Hello, pretty angels. Welcome to another Crystal Saturday video. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Jenna and I have an online shop called Pretty Crystals where I sell crystals to elevate your home and enhance your well-being. Today we are doing a very fun crystal haul. I have a lot of gigantic new pieces in that I'm excited to share with you. And before we get into the video, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoy it and comment down below. Let me know what you're up to. It really helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it so very much. If you are on Instagram and you would like to follow me there, my Instagram is @prettycrystals. That's where I'm the most active. I would love to have you there as well. Shop the website houseofprettycrystals.com, and that is where you can sign up for our weekly newsletter, which goes out to you every Saturday morning. And you can sign up on the website or leave me your email and I can sign you up. And this is our little Violet girl. She says hello. I love you so much. I hope everything is going amazing for you. If you follow me on social media, you know that I am committing to the 75 hard challenge. If you don't know what the 75 hard challenge is, and if you don't care about this too, you can skip ahead to you can skip ahead and get right into the crystal haul, but I want to talk about this really quick. So 75 hard is like a very popular mental health, wellness, physical fitness challenge, and it's 75 days of completing the following tasks every single day without fail. So first, you have to drink a gallon of water, which is pretty easy for me because I drink water a lot, and I just invested in my first like Stanley dupe bottle, but I personally think it's a much better choice, and it's called an Owala bottle and I'm obsessed with it. This is not sponsored. I don't have any sponsorships. And this is a 40-ounce bottle. If you drink 3 of these, you're done with your 1 gallon for the day. And I create what I call my mermaid water. So I put like electrolytes, I put colostrum, I put fiber in here, and it ends up tasting delicious. So water intake is just an amazing thing to do for yourself regardless. So highly recommend investing in a water bottle if you haven't already. I know most of you probably have a Stanley already. I was late to hop on that trend. Next, you have to read 10 pages of a book, which again, I think is so good for our mental health anyway. Reading, having that routine in the morning. I chose a book called Burnout, and it's really because I am someone who suffers burnout quite a lot. I have a hard time maintaining balance between work and my personal life, and I have a hard time knowing when it is time to stop working before I physically shut down or I get a migraine. So we're reading the Burnout book, or I'm reading the Burnout book for this 75 hard challenge, and so far that is really great. Also, 2 workouts a day. Here's what I find to be the hardest thing. First of all, I think working out for 75 days in a row is a lot. But twice a day, and one of those workouts has to be outside. So far so good. It's been fine. I'm on day 3 as I'm filming this. So there's that, and then what else is there? Oh, a progress picture every single day for the 75 days, which I think will be great to see the progress. And then you have to stick to a diet. Any diet that you choose. I am sticking to a whole foods diet, which is how I typically eat. If you know my story, I won't go into the whole thing, but basically I am very hypersensitive to the fact that our food that we put in our body is so connected to our mental health and our quality of life, and I am very big on eating a pretty whole foods diet. I'm very passionate about it. I had a whole awakening when I cut out processed foods about 6 years ago. I guess it was like 8 years ago now. Wow. I was 25 at the time. And I cut out processed foods and I had a whole awakening. I was very spiritual at that time, so I contributed it to a spiritual awakening. But looking back from more of a scientific perspective, in layman's terms, like it just got the juices flowing correctly in my brain, and I felt this like awe-inspiring situation going on in my brain. So that is a whole tangent on Whole Foods, but I really feel like it's important to share my experience and how important it is to put good food into our bodies. I was listening to a podcast this morning. It's a podcast I listen to here and there. It's called Girls Gone Bible. It's a Christian podcast. So even if you're not into Christianity or interested in that, I still recommend listening. It's very enlightening, and these girls are really, really cute and sweet, and I love their friendship. But they had a doctor on there this morning called Dr. Amen, I think his name is, and he was talking about the effects of food on our brain health. And he said something. He said, having a cheat meal is not a reward, it's a punishment to your body. So I think that's just important for us to think about and kind of like reprogram our brains. Like eating all that bad food, like we are harming ourselves so much, especially processed sugar. Like if you are into processed sugar, please do what you can to get off of it. It's so harmful to your brain and your body, and I plead you to try these little habits. I know it's not easy. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I am very passionate about eating as clean and unprocessed diet as possible. So that was a roundabout way to say my diet is going to be whole foods, all unprocessed. I'm not going to have any sweets, any cheat meals, and yeah. So far, so good. Those are all the things that you need to do for 75 hard. This isn't on there, but I highly recommend having at least one accountability buddy. I am in a group chat with a few girls, and it's been very, very helpful. And it's just really nice to have that sense of community and camaraderie and not feel like you're in it alone. And we're bouncing recipes off of each other, we're bouncing ideas, and it's just nice to have that little group. So if you do take on this challenge or something like it, definitely get yourself some sort of accountability buddy. And I will be your accountability buddy. I love doing that. Ask anyone that I'm close to in my personal life. I love holding each other accountable to eat good, to work out, to feel positive, all the things. So yeah, I'm just excited about this little health journey, and I wanted to share with you. So that's that. And now we can get into some crystals. Woo. I have some of the biggest pieces we've ever had with pretty crystals, aside from my cathedrals and my amethyst angel wings, which, speaking of the wings, I would really like to move these babies. I haven't marketed them much. I've kind of just been enjoying having them as a part of my decor, but it's time for them to find a new home. So I'm taking a little over $1,000 off. I'll put the pricing and some photos here for you. So if you're looking to invest in a large statement wing, how do I even say that? If you're looking to invest in a large pair of statement wings, they are so beautiful and ethereal. I highly recommend taking advantage of this deal. And if you are in the state of California, I can deliver them to you too. So that would be really fun. So let's just get started with some new pieces. Now this girl, I'm sure you've seen before because I've ordered many of our goddess bodies. I love these pieces so much. I don't know what it is. They just represent femininity to me. Not to say your body has to look like this or should look like this by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know. I enjoy having them around. It reminds me of kind of my beautiful divine feminine essence. And I had a crystal customer ask specifically for a much more saturated piece. And so I found this one. It's kind of hard to tell on this uh, camera how deep pink she is, but I will insert some footage, and she is beautiful. Just such a statement piece. I can always pre-order these for you if you're interested. I'm thinking of doing a big order of them again, and even the little medium-sized girlies. I can always pre-order those for you if you're interested. So let me know. But that is our goddess body. Next up, we have a piece that I'm really excited about. This is for now going to be part of my personal collection, something I've been doing this year, which is really fun for me, is really building my personal collection. It's something that before I was so focused on the business that I was just churning pieces out to everyone else and not really, I think I lost sight of my own love for crystals. And I mean, that's extreme. I didn't lose sight of my love for them, but I just wasn't in the headspace of caring to collect them for myself. Now I am more so finding pieces that I want to save forever and ever. And this one, I'm not sure she's a forever piece for me. I mean, you never know, right? But I might sell her at some point, but for now, I got her with the intention to be in my personal collection. I've been thinking about her for a long time. I've been eyeing her for a long time. She's definitely an investment piece, and she is this gorgeous lavender rose quartz sphere with a star. If you don't know what a star rose quartz is, I'm not the best at explaining it. Maybe I'll put a little blurb here about it. But basically it's the way the rutile in the crystal forms, and in the sunlight you see this like light pattern that looks like a crisscross. It's really hard to explain. I'm not good at explaining that. So she is absolutely beautiful. I think big spheres are so luxe and delicious. Like it just, I don't know, it reminds me of being in my dream home, which is always what I'm manifesting, always kind of where my vision is at. I am a very Taurian Taurus. I'm all about the home, and this is one of those pieces where I'm just like, boom, dream home. We're manifesting that, and she's gonna look beautiful in a dream home. Oh, she's so heavy. We have to figure out our sphere stand situation because there are no good, like pretty sphere stands on the market for larger spheres. So honestly, maybe we need to create that ourselves because this is just not a vibe. For a piece like this, you definitely need a spinning stand. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the sphere stand situation. All right, next up, if you're with me on Instagram, you know that recently I came across a really amazing haul from Madagascar. I got 3 new pieces that I am confident to say are probably the pieces I'm most impressed with that I've ever gotten, aside from my cathedrals and my wings. So this was a very exciting moment for me. I also got them at a very reasonable price, which is always exciting too. And the first piece I'm going to share with you is this Smokey Girl, our little smoke show. She is sitting right here. I absolutely cannot hold her, so I will insert some footage for you. This is another piece I'm considering keeping for myself. I do plan on getting all of these up on the website in the next week, and we'll see if I put her up there with a price tag. I'm not quite sure. Right now I have her marketed at, I had a live sale special at $1,100, and her retail value is closer to $2,100. So that's around the ballpark of the price range, but I don't know. I feel like she's worth a lot more to me, and she really is an incredible piece and would be an amazing home, forever, you know, dream home piece. So we'll see. But she is beautiful. Her coloring is stunning. She looks so beautiful when the light is coming in the windows, and she's full of rainbows. Like, she's just, Sister Smoke Show is gorgeous. Our next pretty crystal from Madagascar is this Quartz Tower. A lot of you fell in love with her when you saw her on the live sale we did last Sunday. And she is another beauty. I don't feel that like connection to her that I feel with the Smoky Quartz, but interestingly enough, a lot of you felt connected to her. So she is going to be available for sure. Jenny actually is one of the people who really wants her, so we'll see if Jenny snags her for herself. But this is another piece, like if you're looking for an investment piece that is going to be with you forever and ever and get a really good deal on it, this would be that piece. I'll put the price and some videos here for you, obviously, and she is beautiful. She's very like smoky gray color too, which is very pretty. And yeah, I love her, love her, love her. You could also display her on her like side, like that looks really cool too, her laying down. So yeah, many ways to display that piece. Okay, I have saved the best for last. This is our Madagascar Amethyst cluster. This is a piece my heart will not let me sell this piece. She is so beautiful. I got her at such a good price. Like, I am so speechless when it comes to this piece. She's sitting on my counter right now. Actually, I'll tell you a really funny story. These are pieces that I sourced online, and you know me, typically I like to shop in person. I like to, you know, choose my pieces individually in person. It's how I've always liked to purchase crystals, but I found these online and I could not pass them up. They were so beautiful. They were so well priced. Like, it was local to my area. I was gonna be able to have them drop it off. Getting too excited here. And it was like perfect. So I saw these pieces and I'm like, this is amazing. Now, I should have paid attention to the measurements of them, but I just was kind of like, oh, they're beautiful. They're a great price. Like, let's go. And they arrive. This gentleman dropped them off. I kid you not, they're 5 times bigger than I was expecting. In my head, I'm thinking this cluster is going to be like this. And like, you know, of course, gorgeous, amazing, but it's like this. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Same with the other 2 towers. Like, just in my head, I thought they were gonna be big, but not gigantic. So that was really funny. It felt like I won the lottery, to be honest. A couple weeks ago, I got a shipment of Turkish Amethyst in, and it was kind of like the opposite. Like, I was like, wow, this is a great price. And I'm thinking I'm getting all of these Turkish Amethyst clusters. I kid you not. Well, and I love this wholesaler, so it's like not their fault or anything. I just, again, like, maybe I'm not paying enough attention. And sometimes, you know, pictures can be misleading. But anyway, they come and they're like this big, like the tiniest little pieces. And I'm just like, this feels like one of those memes, like what I ordered versus what I got. But anyway, they're still cute, and these pieces definitely made up for that. She is going to be my forever piece unless someone comes around and offers me $1 million cash money. She's staying with me, honey. So she's on my island right now. Everyone who has seen her in person is obsessed with her. And yeah, she's just majestic, like epic. I'm so excited to have her in my dream home one day. We are manifesting that. And those are all our new pieces. I hope you love them as much as I do. I have to go do my second workout for the day now. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I hope to get these up on the website in the next week. I keep procrastinating a website update because it's a lot of work, and I am a busy girl lately, so my goal is to get them up on the website. The best way to keep up with everything is Instagram, Pretty Crystals. We're doing live sales almost every Sunday. I think we have 2 weekends off. I'll list our next live sale here. I think it's July 13th or something like that. I hope you have a great 4th of July. If I don't see you before then, I don't know. My days are all mixed up and I don't have my phone to look at my calendar, but my boyfriend's family just got a new lake house and we're gonna go there and spend the 4th, which is exciting. I'm not someone who typically celebrates the 4th of July, to be honest. It's just not something I ever really did. So this will be an exciting 4th. And I hope you are spending time with your loved ones, your little fur babies, and sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already. I'll see you next Saturday for our next Crystal Saturday. I'll see you on Instagram, and I love you. Cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm actually gonna try to show you how big this bee is. Oh, she's so heavy. I'm sweating now. Alright, bye guys. You are a little baby, you are a little baby. Who's mama's little baby? Pretty girl. What are you doing?